for Saladin.
I'm Chris Meyer. Join me and the Legendary Customs team as we take ordinary rides and craft them into legendary customs. All right, we are hitting the first stages of having complete products. Stripped down, metal work done. Of course, we have to do the body work, but everything is stripped and ready for the next step. So this will all go into epoxy and then into high build primer, and then the body work will begin. Okay, everything is in epoxy primer. That came down yesterday. That's the mystery number. I would imagine it has something to do with the GTO. Laid down really nice. So now this, we'll start body work on. You can kind of see little dents and dings yet that we pulled out, but they're not perfect. That's where the Bondo comes in and the glaze to make it lay down straight. But this went relatively well.
Another 20 weeks. No. Hopefully, I mean this, I'm not going to say it out loud, but I'm...
You are saying it out loud.
Where we are. I'm not going to say what I wanted to say. What I wanted to say, I'm not saying because it'll curse us.
Which you
But what I am
do
going to
every
say
time.
is I'm happy where we are now. I mean, this thing threw us some pretty wicked surprises, and they're all done, they're all overcome, and now we're into the final steps for finishing. Not the final step, the beginning step of finishing it. So,
Of the that you'll hear in your dreams for the next 6 weeks. Yeah, the radio used to be my nemesis. Now apparently the fans are.
what'd you say? Did you drop an F-bomb?
I did.
And we're recording?
Yes.
You know what? We're going to get thrown off of the internet because of your potty mouth.
Yep. Well, that thing's definitely doing its job, isn't it?
Yeah, pulling all that shit out of there. That's a good thing.
Now you just dropped the S-bomb. Meyer, settle down. Oh my God! Dude!
All right, today is the day that the GTO comes off of its frame and then the body goes onto the rotisserie that's outside. So the guys are gonna get everything lined up, make sure everything is good, and then the body will go outside, be media blasted, and we will be starting on the final stages of starting the body work. So there you go. Then after the body work, we go into high build primer, and then of course into a sealer after all that is done and everything is straight. And then of course we go into the paint. So we're well on our way. Feeling really good about the build. There's a lot of hidden stuff. That whole corner was gone. This entire area here was gone. Down below here was in rough shape. Of course, you know about the quarters, the floor. All that's fixed now. So things are good, going in the right direction. And I believe, and I hope, we are out of the surprise area so we can move forward with decent production. If you are doing this at home, remember to remove the emergency brake cable. That will hold it down. All right, attempt number 2. There it is. And this is our first look at the frame. And the frame looks great from the top. That's wonderful. No pockets of rust. Sometimes right in here, it'll hold pockets of rust. That actually looks like it's going to clean up very well. And there it is. One body separated from the frame successfully and not on the ground. I need a bigger one. Oh, short. We got.
Alright, the guys are needing to make an adjustment on the rotisserie, and I need to run to PT Welding and take this here piece of pipe with me, and I need to get a pipe one size bigger, or however many sizes bigger that this can slide into. Alright, stopping at PT Welding here to see if he has a small piece of pipe that will work for what we need it for. Alright, we're gonna bug out of here. Only took a minute, but Pete was there. He helped me out. We actually put the pipe in the back of my car, so I don't have it up here, but he had what we needed, so should be great. The guys can get this welded together and get it on the rotisserie so it can do what they need. Alright, so we're gonna go downstairs. Zach is in the booth. He is spraying the parts for the GTO, and also going to spray out for the Pimp My Ride car. How'd it go?
Which one?
Well, I
The
don't
color?
know. Orange?
Yeah, none of them are.
Not even close?
I mean, there's a couple that are a little close, but
No.
yeah, still too far away. He's got to take
Oh,
it to
is
the
this
bottom.
off of there and this is what we sprayed?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it's not a small piece, so. Anyway, well, alright then. I'm sure that'll be my job.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? Oh, you got the parts in the...
Yeah, primary all the parts that they all the body work on and
Nice. I'm getting there.
getting them into surfacer again.
Cool.
All right, so here's what we have. We have the 66 GTO on the rotisserie, almost ready to drop it down and have it truly supported just by that. However, making a slight change. We're getting shorter bolts to lock everything in place. Those long bolts stick up 1.25 inches more than they need to be, and when you rotate the body, we in the past have actually caught one of those. We don't want to do that again. So all the clearance we can get, better off we are. We also added a support in the middle on the rotisserie to help stiffen it up a little bit, and that is adjustable. That can slide back and forth and go exactly where we need it. So headway today, tomorrow media blasting, get the floor naked, blow it out, put it into epoxy, and the underneath have it Raptor linered. So we're making headway, that is for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Now, 1966 GTO, which is classic muscle car, to 1984 Cadillac Eldorado. Anyway, this is the Pimp My Ride. I wanted to show you one thing. Zach has been doing a little of everything today, but he was able to get the roof, as you can see, pretty night and day difference there. He was able to get it much cleaner. So, with the power washer, we'll see where the whole thing goes later on, but right now, one step at a time. I'm gonna ask you to do something here, Mike. Mike, will you jump into this car and will you turn the key? So, every time we've had the camera on, this son of a bitch will not start. And we're gonna see. Oh! You know what? You know why it started? It likes to be rubbed by Zach.
Yeah. I thought you did, like, accidentally didn't have it recording.
How's that for an angle? Alright, media blasting on this bad boy will be started. And here we go. All right, the 69 GTO has 99.9% of its paint off, and we have found some more challenges. One second. Sorry about that. Okay. We thought the floors were very solid, which they are. There are some pinholes. When you see light, that's not a good thing. But they are all so small, we should be able to weld those and just grind them off. So it'll depend on how good the steel is around it, but after getting all the dirt, grime, and rust scale off, there is some small holes. However, from a car from this many years old, that's from a beer pull tab. So from a car this many years old, a floor in that good of shape We only patched one spot. It's actually rare, very, very good. So here's what we got going on. We got storm clouds coming in. We got to get this inside. We only did the hard surfaces that had a lot of stability. Did not do the big flat surfaces. We didn't want to warp anything and create additional work. But like this stuff here, we have to clean that up better. So we just got to get inside right now because the rain is coming. Looking really good. Very happy with things. Get some of that last scale off on the next journey. But yeah, we're blowing it out. Maybe we won't have to media blast it again. Maybe we can get all this stuff with scuff pads and work at it that way.
Hey, dirty boy.
Oh man, what a week. I'm cleaned up. I was full of black muck. Jeff did the majority of this.
You still kind of are.
I'm kind of, but you
Not nearly as bad.
You could literally like wash me in my arm and it would have stuck out. But anyway, great week, great progress. Found some stuff we weren't expecting. I thought we were all done with surprises. However, the stuff that we did find, hopefully we'll be able to just, they're pinholes in the floor. Hopefully we'll be able to just weld them, not have to chase thin metal, and then bodywork them versus cut stuff out and put in panels. But in the wheel well underneath here, the other side's great. I mean, you just see the holes going through. There's a bunch of those, maybe 20, 25 of them throughout the floor. But man, this car, the floor, with as bad as it was in other places, this floor is really, really solid. I have very positive outlook on what's happening. The body's up, off. I have no idea where the guys put it.
It's out in the parking spot.
It's out in the parking lot. So that frame will be powder coated and brought back so we can fit panels on the frame. We could fit the panels on the rotisserie, but bolting it down might flex, might move, and if it moves a 1/4 of an inch, that's never going to move a 1/4 inch. A 1/16 of an inch way over here on the door panel, it might end up being an 1/8 inch move, and you just don't want that. So you want it where it's supposed to be when you start lining stuff up. But we are literally making extremely, extremely great progress. All the little stuff that really slowed us down, we're through, except for chasing 25 spots maybe. But yeah, now we can start with the frame. Like I said, get it powder coated, get it back, get the body back on. Next week, this whole thing will be in epoxy sealer. And then a high build primer, and then we're gonna start body work. So coming along, we're very, very happy. I am even more happy that you guys are watching this. Appreciate you all tuning into our channel. If you like what you see, hit the like button down below. Comment. You ever seen a GTO in black on black and block with an LT1 5th generation LS? This thing's gonna be badass. I've said it 100 times. I'm gonna say it 100 more. Dependability, lower gears for taking off like a bat out of hell, and the high gears for the highway. Best of all worlds. I can't wait to see it get together. Keep watching and you'll see it also. Appreciate it. I am so out of here today. Bye.